Hey everybody, it's Beth. Welcome to Infinite Garden. Last week I published a video talking about how I have put myself on a strict color palette for the last 6 months. If you haven't seen that video yet, feel free to go and watch that and come back, or watch that later, whatever. And I got a really great comment and suggestion in that video from one of you who asked me to show how I put some of my outfits together. I had a little bit of a snippet of that in the other video, but then I thought I would just expand on that today. So today I'm going to be showing you how I put outfits together within that color palette, both for special work days, for normal average work days, and then just for my routine outside of work life. Everything from walking the dog to dinner out with friends. So if that sounds good to you, please stay tuned. I'm going to call this next category on-duty glam. So this is the type of thing that you might do at work. If your work has an annual celebration or that type of thing where you're supposed to come in cocktail attire, but it's still definitely a work event, that's this next category. So what I have on here is a asymmetrical peplum. I've shown this on my channel before. This is a Terry John dress. This dress is well over 10 years old. This is zip up the back. And right now, if I were to wear this to a work event, I would likely pair it with these freshwater pearls. I think it provides a nice sharp contrast to the blue. And then I would consider wearing these heels. They're very simple. They're not particularly flashy. I think overall they kind of just elongate the leg. I would consider carrying this Rebecca Minkoff clutch. I love an envelope clutch. This particular one even has some folds for credit cards. I don't think you can see it, but that's what I would do. Probably this. All still in my color palette. This is a magenta dress from The Fold. I bought it last year. It's a synthetic fabric. It has this crossover detail, and then it zips up the back here. This is a lined dress. It's nice. It's a good dress. I'm wearing it with the same nude colored heels, which are from Cole Haan. This is a dress that I've worn when I've had to give speeches. So during the day, in a work context, when I am a speaker. So I've delivered internal addresses in this dress, and then I've also been invited to be a panelist at a conference. And I wore this dress again. I think it's great for visibility. I think it's very simple, it's comfortable. I'm comfortable sitting in it or standing in it. And I think it makes a really bold statement. A little smudge here I didn't notice. I also like to wear black and white sometimes. I think it creates an incredibly powerful statement. This is a group of separates. I'm wearing underneath a black t-shirt that's from New Me. It has the sweat guards. Have you guys seen those advertised? I have 2 weeks worth of them. I love them. So I'm wearing a black New Me scoop neck t-shirt. This is a jacket from The Fold. It's made in a fabric they call sculpt knit, I think, and it's pretty good. It feels very synthetic, but it holds a nice drape and can create some form of structure, but it really does feel synthetic to wear it. And then from The Fold, I have a pencil length skirt, and I'm wearing a pair of faux snakeskin print shoes. I'll show you what they look like. They've been worn, but they're like this. And this is an outfit I actually wore about 2 weeks ago when I had to go to a elected public body to get permission for something, and this is what I wore on the final day, and I was successful. So I like to think that this had something to do with it. Black and white. And if black and white is in the palette, so is all black. This is a pantsuit with a wide leg. I'm wearing the, blush colored shoes right now, which I don't know if I would do that, but I tried it and I don't mind it for the moment. And I've got like a little Ferragamo bag here just to carry like this. This is something that I would absolutely wear to like an event. Recently, I was invited to an event that happened in the evening, and it said cocktail attire, but I had to go after work. So I wore this exact pantsuit from The Fold. I'm wearing the New Me shirt underneath, and I've got just a little simple pearl necklace on. So I have worn this black pantsuit to a work-related cocktail event this summer already, at least once. Not with these shoes though. Maybe if I were feeling a certain way, I've got these fabulous retro-inspired Etro shoes. Nice high heel. I could do something like this, but it's a little outside of the palette. Okay, and sticking with black and white, I have a very special white blouse. It's cotton. It has a little bit of, darting here and an exaggerated tuxedo ruffle. And I'm pairing that with the same pair of black pants from the pantsuit. And then I just put a simple pair of black heels on, carrying the same little Ferragamo bag. I would wear this to a work function. I would wear this to like the orchestra one night, that type of thing. I would absolutely wear this out on a more formal occasion without going all the way formal. I think this is a fun take on a little deconstructed tuxedo. And some days at work are a lot more casual. The dress code where I work is business casual, but I would say that it is more fashion forward than in some cases. I know business casual is kind of a broad term, and so this is the type of thing that I would wear. This is a cashmere sweater from Nada. These are black ankle pants from Karen Kane, and these are black loafers from Cole Haan. It's really common for me during the course of the day to have to put on a lot of steps. I really do walk a lot in my job, and so I do like to have practical, comfortable shoes, and these loafers are wonderful. If you have a high arch or need a little extra support, these Cole Haan loafers are just a dream. I'm really happy with them. And this sweater's pretty good. It is not bright white. It is a little bit natural, but I like the stripe. I feel like it creates a little bit of energy in the outfit, even for a casual day. This is a little bit of a surprising take on just a white shirt and black pants. This is a somewhat transparent constructed embroidered blouse. This is from Joie, and same pants by Karen Kane, and I just upgraded to a little bit of a shiny loafer. These are a pewter low-heeled loafer from the Fold, and I find these very useful. This pewter tone seems to really go well too with my color palette. In my previous video, I talked about white and pink being so useful instead of brown. I also find that pewter, kind of a silvery color, is great too. So I might wear this on a regular work day. I'm really digging into these pants because a pair of black pants like this I wear a ton of to work. So now I'm just trying it with a silky satin magenta top. I bought this at the Faircloth Boutique in West Village, Detroit. I can put a card up with my interview with the boutique owner last year. And I also paired these with these penny loafers. I kind of like the idea of the menswear inspired pants and shoes with a little bit more feminine blouse. I don't know, maybe it's giving Jerry Seinfeld puffy shirt, potentially. And this is something that I would hesitate to wear to work a little bit because it feels a little outside of my comfort zone, but I still think it looks great. This is black and bright pink. In the last video I showed you my coral suit, and here I am using it as separate. So here I'm wearing the coral pants, and I'm wearing those same kind of faux snakeskin shoes, and I've got just a simple linen top from J.McLaughlin. So this would actually be kind of cute just like this, totally fine. I tend to like it a little bit better when my stuff is tucked in. I think that I'm in the Kibbe analysis. I think I'm a classic. I'm not sure which kind, soft or dramatic, anywhere in between, but I tend to like it when my stuff is a little more neat and balanced. So here is the color palette in white and geranium. It's honestly kind of hard to have a bad day if you're wearing coral. This is what I've learned. But it doesn't always have to just be white and black with the colors. Here is a light blue cotton shirt from J.Crew. It's one of their collabs with Liberty, so the print is a Liberty print. And here I am wearing it with the pink pants and the nude heels. I would absolutely wear this to work. And then there are all of the rest of the occasions that are not related to work, where I am just dressing for myself. And this is an example of something I might wear to walk my dog. This is the ancient Great Gatsby t-shirt that I love, and part of the reason I love it is because it's in this bright blue, but also The Great Gatsby is one of my favorite books. I reread it regularly. I've got a light rinse pair of ankle-length denim from AG and a pair of little sneaker slides from Rothy's. This is the type of thing I would wear to walk my dog around my neighborhood for sure. This is what I would wear if the occasion was entirely casual, but I still wanted to look somewhat put together. This is a dress from J.McLaughlin. It has some pockets. It's like a jacquard navy, and it's the type of thing you could, walk on the beach and you could be barefoot in, sit on a dock in, but it still looks like, you're dressed up a little bit, which I like. So I would be comfortable wearing this if I were maybe going to hang out with a baby or, out in nature, a picnic, that kind of thing. It's actually great for a picnic because it has enough volume in the skirt that if I wanted to sit on the ground, it wouldn't put me in a compromising position. I have these with my blush colored gold buckled Birkenstocks, and I've got my hair up in a scarf by Kate Spade. So this is how I would incorporate the color palette here. If one of my best friends called me and wanted to meet me for lunch or brunch or something like that, I might wear this. This is a cotton black V-neck shirt. This is from the Peruvian Connection. I get their catalogs. They've sucked me in. This is a pair of white jeans. These are from J.Crew. They're a little out of date now. These are straight up skinnies, but maybe a pair of novelty denim. And then I've got my little Birkenstocks on. This might be something I would do. And if I wanted to go out for dinner at night, I might choose a pair of pants like this. These have a little bit of yellow in them, but I would still say they're in my color palette because they're primarily pink. You can top it off with a white shirt. I've just thrown on a big breezy linen shirt, and then I've got a pair of, little sexy sandal heels just to make it dinner worthy, and this might be the type of thing I go out in. I hope that you enjoyed this. I would love to hear any feedback from you, suggestions. I'm just a regular person living my life, putting my outfits together. I'm not a guru or an expert. I'm just on my own kind of exploration of my own personal style at this stage in my life. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. It helps my channel so much. And if you enjoyed this and want to hang out again, please subscribe. Also, I just reached the milestone of having 8,000 plus subscribers, and so next week I'll be posting an Ask Me Anything video. If you have anything you want to ask me, anything at all, feel free to leave it in the comments here below, or you can go to the post in my community tab and leave a comment there for me. Next week I'll be answering any of the questions that are offered in good faith. Anyway, I hope that you are all doing well out there, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Talk soon.